to make partner at one of these firms. So I graduated from Harvard Law School in 1992, and since that point in time, I've been working steadily, Fortune 500 company. And so I said, oh, it's Max. Said, what? What? Well, that big company, Max. Now, at the time, Max was a small cap company, which is about under $100 million in revenue. And they're saying to me, what? How are they acquiring this science? And I had no idea how they had run across this stuff. I said, I have no idea, but this is the portfolio that they're buying. And I need you guys to tell me if this is something that's valuable. If it isn't, we need to put the brakes on this, because small companies, they only have so much capital to allocate, and you have to allocate it smartly. The review came back. This science is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. So I was like, okay, well, that's good. Now, at least I know my client is buying something that has true value that will allow them to be here for the long term, right? And that's important to me, because at the time, I need this client to grow so that I can make partner, right? I mean, that's a very big thing. So, Dr. Nagasawa. But now, why is this important? This is important because you guys have taken your time to come here, learn about Max, learn about its products, learn about its people. You're going through the same basic analysis that I went through before I decided to join. And part of my analysis in joining was the diligence that I did on the technology and the diligence that I did on the people behind the technology. This guy is a pillar of science. He is a remarkable scientist. So when we were looking at the patents and at his background, you just find nothing but excellence. Could have easily taken this anywhere. And what he said to me was, Joe, I'm 82 years old, and Max is the leader in glutathione. They understand what power this molecule has and what good it can do to people. And he said, and the most important thing to me is not to make $1 billion. I'm 82. What am I going to do with tons and tons of money at this point? He said, the most important thing to me, Joe, and I want you to promise me this, you make sure that they get this science to the world. Oh, God. Oh, I just hog-tied this nice man. I'm a horrible human being. All he cares about is making sure that his product gets out there. First thing that you have to look at are the people behind the organization. I don't care if the products are the best products in the world. A bad management team with poor vision, poor financial skills will drive it straight to the ground, right? Start to get to know the Max executive team a bit. Well, then you should really look to go somewhere else, because if you're not with people that you can trust over the long haul, you have to examine that decision, as did I. And so when I started to get to know these guys, if you look at Peter and Mike, the interesting thing about them is that they can be at any company in this country, and it wouldn't surprise you. All right, when you look at Peter's experience, it's I said to myself, well, you know what, I better start to take these products, because I can't just, I know the team is great, but maybe Jim Jones and his team thought everything was great too. Then they drank that Kool-Aid, things didn't work out so well. So I started taking the product. And I was like, this stuff is something going on here. This is pretty good. I'm recovering better. I'm having better workouts at my age, which was great. So that wasn't enough for me, because I was thinking maybe I want this stuff to work. Maybe it's psychosomatic. So I started giving it to friends of mine. I gave it to my boxing trainer. He took the stuff and he's like, oh, Joe, I've tried every supplement. They're all the same, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, Ricky, I want you to tell me this stuff is the same. Please tell me it's the same, so I don't move to Salt Lake City. For God's sake, stop me. Stop the madness. For Christ's sake. So he takes the product. Well, now he's a distributor. I'm like, great. Good. Then I give it to my best friend, who's a cardiac surgeon. He comes back with the same review. This stuff is amazing. What is this? Is this some type of steroid? No, it's all natural. It's fine. He's like, it's incredible. It's an incredible product. It's telling me, wow, this product is really exceptional. I know that the science is exceptional. I know that the management team is absolutely second to none.